Only 4 months ago, I went on the GameStop's website. Who does that anymore? And I ordered the Elite strap with the battery and the case bundle. 4 months later, let's take a look at build quality, comfort level, and battery life, and compare it to those two other head straps that I got during the 4-month wait. Let's get into it. What's up, We Deemers? Welcome back to another video. And before we get into comparing the Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap with the battery to the HTC Vive Deluxe audio strap and that cheaper Chinese 3D printed head strap, if you find the video to be informative, entertaining, don't forget to smash that like button. Now let's get into that Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap. Let's take a look at build quality first, and the Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap is built fairly well. It feels a little more stronger. It feels stronger in the back. Well, that's obvious because it has a battery in the back, so the housing on the back is a lot thicker and a lot sturdier. Now, obviously, I don't have the Elite strap, the regular one, so I couldn't compare the back of it. This does feel a little flimsy. I don't know what they might have done to it, but it feels like it could still possibly snap, so I don't know if they did anything to it. Maybe I was just waiting because they were out of stock. However, compared to the third-party head strap, this feels a little stronger. It is still flimsy where the head strap stretches out, so it's still kind of flimsy, but because there are two pieces here, it feels a little more rigid. The back of it feels pretty strong, but it is a little flexible compared to the Elite strap with the battery. Now, as far as the HTC Vive Deluxe audio strap, it's a lot stronger right here because this adapter and not the actual head strap itself. Now, I will say, compared to the third-party head strap and the Elite strap, as far as feeling really cheap, where the HTC Vive Deluxe audio strap stretches, this feels extremely flimsy, and I'm surprised I haven't broke it yet. As far as the strap that goes over your head, they all feel pretty decent. They all feel fairly strong. Now, if I had to pick which one was the strongest and which one might be the weakest, the HTC Vive Audio Deluxe audio strap, I always get that name wrong. There's too much there. That one feels the strongest. It is also the thickest. And that third-party head strap, that honestly feels the cheapest. It is the thinnest. Now let's get to the wheel on the back of all three of them. This is the wheel that you use to extend the, I guess you would call them, arms on the head strap. And I'd probably say that I like the one on the Elite strap. It does feel a little cheaper compared to the third-party Chinese 3D printed head strap. This one feels a little stronger, but it is also a ton louder than the other one, and it doesn't sit flush like the Elite strap does. Now, the one on the HTC Vive Deluxe audio strap, I like the fact that it's got this rubber coating around the back of it, and it doesn't make a ton of noise, honestly, barely any noise at all. And it also feels pretty sturdy, and it's pretty sleek. However, the Elite strap one does feel like over time it would be a whole lot easier to damage this one than the other two. The one thing that scares me about all three of these head straps is putting them on the Oculus Quest 2. Now, the Elite strap is a little more easier because it was, well, designed by Oculus themselves. The other two seem to be really hard to snap on, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna break the Oculus Quest 2. So that's a little annoying, so I would suggest picking a head strap and sticking with it and not constantly taking it off like I do. All right. Comfort, probably the most important part of this video because you're going to be playing for a while, unless you get motion sickness, which is probably going to have to make you take frequent breaks. But you want the head strap to be comfortable, obviously, if you're going to be playing with it for a period of time. And even though I'm going to dive into all three of them right off the bat, I want to just tell you right now, that goes to the Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap. That rubber padding here in the back that they have here cups the back of your head. And I almost want to say, even though, yes, you do feel it, you barely feel it. It almost feels like the Oculus Quest is floating on the front of your head and not even strapped to the back of your head. At least that's how I felt. It was really comfortable. I didn't even notice the head strap there. That's my opinion. Let me know down below if you have the Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap. Did it feel like it wasn't even there? All right, let's get into these two guys. The Chinese 3D printed one on the right, and well, that would be your left. That's your left. That's your right. This is my right. This is my left. This is the Chinese 3D printed head strap, and this is the HTC Vive Deluxe audio strap. And as far as comfort level with these two, this one is obviously going to be the most uncomfortable. You can feel it back there. It kind of pushes on your head. It's really rigid, which makes it really strong. It's going to be very hard to break this one, but that also makes it uncomfortable. And then you got this one where it's not extremely uncomfortable, and I have seen some paddings that they sell for the inner part of this that's supposed to make it a little more comfortable, but this one is a little more flexible, so it slightly conforms to your head, and it doesn't feel as uncomfortable to this one, which doesn't conform to your head at all. Now, the one thing that the HTC Vive Deluxe audio strap has over the other two, well, obviously audio's in the name. It has a pair of built-in headphones. Now, these headphones don't cup your ears, which is something that I'm not really all that fond of. They just sit there, but the audio quality is fairly good for a $100 headset. Now, the remedy for that for the other two head straps is to just buy a separate pair of headphones, but LG makes two specific headphones for the Oculus Quest 2. I'll leave the names up on the top of the screen because they escape me right now. Now, the problem with this is when they're cupping your head, I can barely hear myself, the actual arms on the head strap do fall beneath the headphones. These will go over it, so it's not completely cupping your ears, and I think that kind of messes up the whole immersion of sound for you. It's a little worse on the third-party 3D printed head strap than the Oculus Quest Elite strap. In that scenario, you're going to want to get the Logitech G333 VR headphones made specifically for the Oculus Quest 2. You see, I knew the name because it's on the box. If you'd like to see a video on both these headphones, or at least see me go a little more in depth with testing them, you can check the video up at the top of the screen. The link will also be in the description. Now let's get to the battery in the Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap. And I didn't go into depth as far as playing until the headset died. There is a battery indicator that is separate from the Oculus Quest 2 battery on the screen when you have the Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap with a battery hooked to the Oculus Quest 2. That's a lot of Oculus Quest 2's being said. And it appears that this probably has the same amount of juice as the battery that's in the Oculus Quest 2. So if they're fully charged, they should both give you 2 hours each, which gives you 4 hours. So that's 2 hours extra of gameplay. Now, the one thing I don't understand on this Elite strap with the battery is that when you go to charge it, there's absolutely no indicator light on this head strap. How do you know that it's fully charged, Oculus? Do I gotta stick the headset on every time just to check to see if the meter on the screen has gone up to 100%? Well, we come to the end of the video, and naturally the question would be, well, which one would you choose? And I'm gonna have to go with the Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap with the battery on this one. For a few reasons, but mainly due to comfort. It's by far the most comfortable head strap out of the three. It has the extra battery life because the Oculus Quest 2 only gives you 2 hours of gameplay, where these two don't, and you're gonna have to strap on your own power bank. Only time will tell whether this one will snap, so I will be leaving an update in about 2 to 3 months on whether this thing snapped on me. Well, if you guys have any questions or any opinions on any of the three headsets featured in this video, go ahead and leave them down in the description below. If you found this video to be entertaining and provide some value, don't forget to smash the like button and meet us back here next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another video.